In this next video on date and time formulas, we're going to be going over some of the simple formulas for date and time. And then we'll wrap it up with some text formulas and adding and subtracting dates. Now, just like I had it set up in the first video, I have dates here on the left and then time formulas over here on the right. Let's focus first on the dates and these formulas specifically to dates. And let's begin here on the year. So the year, I've put in the year formula. Here's a serial number. And like I was saying in the first video, the serial number is the number of days since January 1st, 1900. So 42,352 days later, we are in year 2015 based on this year formula. And then when I select the reference cell, you can see that Excel is pulling up the argument of serial number. And so I've stuck in here this serial number. And based on this serial number, Excel is calculating what year is this serial number in 42,352 days after January 1st, 1900. And Excel is able to calculate that that is year 2015. So let's use the shortcut key Control Shift and pound or a hash sign and convert it into a date format. So we have December 14th, 2015. Now let's go back using the shortcut keys Control Shift and tilde to go back to the general formatting. The next one is basically the same thing using month. Again, it's looking for a serial number. That's what Excel refers to as a date, as they call it a serial number. So again, when Excel is calculating what month this serial number is in, it returns 12, aka December. Control Shift and hash sign again. You can see December is shown. And then let's just actually do it for all of these, Control Shift hash. And the last one we want to look at is the day. So the day, again, it's looking for a serial number and then it returns the day. I think this is pretty simple. So the last one here is the date formula, and the date formula is asking for a year, it's asking for a month and a day, and then it displays it in how the cell is formatted. So this cell right now is formatted as a date. If I hold Control Shift and tilde, the shortcut key for general formatting, you get 42,352. And let's go back to these serials and do the same. Control Shift tilde, 42,352. I'm just going ahead and converting it back to that serial. So I went to the year, the month, and the day. Then I referenced those year, month, and day and converted it back to a serial. So this date formula, it actually just converts back to a serial number. And Excel right there recognized that this is a date formula and then format it as a date. So I can quickly, again, use Control Shift tilde to switch it back. Let's switch it back using the Control Shift and hashtag or hash sign, and let's look at some time formulas. And with time formulas, they're basically the same thing, this hour, minute, second, and you can just remember it as year, month, day, and when you're thinking about time format, hour, minute, seconds, and therefore the calculation is so basic. It's just, typing in hour, and then it's looking for the serial number, which is, what percent of the day are you through? Well, we're through 82% of the day, and that's our serial number. So 0.82, that's the fraction of the day. And same thing with minute, and same thing with second. And then let's put it all back together using the time formula, just like we did here over on the date formula. And we're going to reference these hour, minute, and seconds, which is needed for the formula, these arguments here, hours, minutes, and seconds. And then this time function returns the serial number for that combination. So if I hold Control Shift tilde here, you'll see that it returns 0.82 for the serial number just as it does up here. And if I hold Control Shift and the @ sign, which is the shortcut key for time formatting, so come over here, Control Shift @ sign, and you'll see it's 7:40 p.m. If we want to see seconds, we can hold Control Shift 1 and further format it to show us the seconds. And it's actually 48 seconds on this one. Now let's take a look at some of these other formulas like today, which actually doesn't have any arguments within it. You just close it up right away and it returns today's date. Again, you just want to make sure that you understand it's not the date. It's not 12/15/15. It's actually the serial number. So if I hold Control Shift tilde, this is the serial number for today. So since January 1st, 1900, there's been 42,353 days since then. So let's switch it back, Control Shift, hashtag. As of the date of this video, it was December 15th, 2015. If we use the now formula, again, just like the today formula, it doesn't require any arguments, so you just close it up right away and it returns the current date and the time. And so with this one, just like above in the today formula, this again is simply a serial number. So Control Shift tilde, and you can see this is the time. So here you can see the fraction of the day that I'm in right now. Let me hit undo, Control Z, and you can see it's 8:55 p.m. at the time of this video. And this next formula, text, is part of the text formulas video series. But I thought it would be good to go over now again, since it applies so well with these date formulas, that we can extract the day of a week or the month just by referencing this serial number behind here and asking Excel to format this text. We're saying this value is text and format it as a day, and the day should be 15. And if we put 2 days, that'll be double digits for days all the time, so it'll stay at 15 there. But if we put 3 days, it's going to tell us it's Tuesday, and today is Tuesday. And if we put 4 Ds, we'll get Tuesday completely written out. So keeping with that same logic, we could say Tuesday and then comma, and we could put month with just one M will give us 12. If we put 2 M's, we'll continue to get 12 because we're saying double digits always. Now if we have 3 M's, it's going to be December, Tuesday, December, and then 4 again written completely out, Tuesday, December, and then we could put comma, day, Tuesday, December 15th. And then you could also, if you wanted to, add in the years. So year, and it would return 2015. So Tuesday, December 15th, and we don't need a comma between the month and the day, so let's remove that. So it would be Tuesday, December 15th, 2015.